You good?
Why ain't started? Oh. Tweet.
All right.
Good?
Yeah, we good. Shalom.
Shalom.
Fine, we good.
Hey, giving all glory and all praises, all honor to you.
Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash.
All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to all you Akim out there preaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth with truth and sincerity in your hearts and for the love of the gospel. All right, well, my brother Shamaria.
The brother Yaquab.
GMS Gary, Indiana. Come on the lesson. Go ahead, brother. Matthew's what?
Matthew, this is Matthew 7 and verse 13. It says, enter ye... I'll wait for you, man.
I got I got chapter 13. 7. There you go, brother. Go ahead.
Matthew 7 and 13, it says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat.
You got it, brother.
You know, in that straight, the word straight, I'm gonna grab it here in the blue letter, because while it is a straight, like literally straight in direction, the word straight goes into narrow. It says in the Strong's definition, stenos or stenios, it says probably from the base of G2476, narrow from obstacle, and in the parentheses, from obstacles standing close about.
Obstacles standing close about. So I mean, every obstacle you go through is gonna be another one right close by.
Yep. Obstacles standing
close about. That's a heavy definition.
Because you think, bro, when, you know, we're in this truth, it's going to be a lot of hiccups, so to speak, on your walk. That's why we titled it, Lord willing, is going to be walk the walk. On your walk, it's like we're in an obstacle course. You got, in this truth, you know what I'm saying, when you wake up to this truth, you're going to catch the hell. You're going to catch the fire for the Lord to try you, you know, and to present you as gold before he returns, man, so you could be blameless. But in that obstacle course, you know, you're gonna have your runs to where it's nice and like you're conquering shit. You're just going over every single one, but you come up to one, like the big wall, like a Ninja Warrior. I used to love watching Ninja Warrior when I was a kid, but they get up to that wall where they have to run up, and sometimes it takes them 3 or 4 times to get up there. You know, but through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know what I'm saying, we could overcome those obstacles, because like the scriptures say in 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 13, it says that there's loosely paraphrasing, there's nothing that he puts in our way that we can't, or that's too hard for us.
Let me get that 10 and 13. Okay, we gotta get that right. Actually, we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that for later. 10 and 13 is 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, so that's a good one.
I'll read the Matthew 7 and 14. It says, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way.
Can you read 13 again?
Oh, come. Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate.
So the brother just explained what the straight gate was.
Mm-hmm.
So enter ye in at the straight gate. All right, go ahead.
It says, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
So if you enter ye in at the straight gate, that means the straight gate is something that's narrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then after it says that, it says, for wide is the gate and broad is the way, which wide and broad are synonyms. And then you compare that to the straight gate.
Mm-hmm.
What's the wide and what's the broad? There's many ways that you can go to displease the Lord.
Right, facts.
But there's only one way you have to go. There's only one way to please the Lord. That's why it's a straight and narrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a straight and narrow gate to please the Lord. You understand? It says, and broad is the way, and it says the broad is the way that leadeth into destruction. It says broad and wide. Broad and wide is the way that leadeth into destruction. There's a lot of ways you can go to displease the Lord, but it's only one particular way that you can go to please the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I get that pleasing. Without faith is possible pleasing.
Con.
I'll get that.
Hebrews.
You can keep on going in the
Con.
not right now. Just give me 1 second to get that.
Con, we can pull that. Hebrews 11 and verse 6.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Con.
Con. Oh, shit.
I'm still trying to look for it. Give me 1 second. I'm not familiar with this app. Hebrews 11.
Con, verse 6.
Hebrews 11, 6. Yeah.
Kind of read it. It says Hebrews 11 and verse 6. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him.
Yeah.
For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
That diligently seek him. He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And it is impossible to please the Most High without faith. All right, so we already understand that you have to have faith to please the Most High. That's the only way you can come through the straits. You gotta have faith. That's the only way that you can understand what the wise is, what the wisdom of the Lord is. But if you don't have that and you seek your own way, then broad is the way, because it's many different ways you can displease the Lord.
If I may, let me grab one, bro. It says, damn, hold on. That seemeth. It's in Proverbs. It said there be a way that seemeth. No, I got it. It's Proverbs 16 and 25. It's one of my favorites. It says, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
There is a way that seemeth right unto a man. So the word seemeth means like it may be pleasing to him.
Yeah, gone. But it's not right.
But the end thereof are the ways of death. He that laboreth for himself, for his mouth craveth it of him.
Cause it said what? Cause it said in the scriptures that damn, what it say, bro? That
Quoted.
We may be right in our own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the heart, something like that.
Every man is right in his own eyes.
Every man is right. Yeah, con.
You gotta get that.
But what the scriptures, when you lean on, because that's leaning upon your own understanding. You know, they're not to the ones that are going off their own understanding, of course. You know, they're not trying to apply the scriptures unto their life.
I see Deuteronomy 12 and 8.
Let me see what this says.
You shall not do after all the things that are. It says, you shall not do after all the things that we do here.
I got it.
Every man whosoever is right in his own eyes.
You shall not do.
There's a couple of verses that say right in his own eyes.
I got it, brother. It's actually in Proverbs 21 and 2. It's in Proverbs again.
21 and 2? Get 21 and 1 and then get 2.
It's Proverbs 21 and verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. If I may too, bro, because it's a spirit, because I was just thinking, this is one of my favorite topics to go into, that essentially all of our steps, all the things that we do in this life are already written. It's already ordained by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? And he turneth it whithersoever he will. So, and it says here, the king's heart. But really, the Lord is in control of everybody, including you.
Okay.
You know? And we just pray and hope, you know, that we do things that are pleasing unto him, that he steers our steps in the correct way. And we constantly have to pray unto him, that he keeps us, he directs our steps. That's what it said in the book of, in the Apocrypha, that above all this, pray to the Most High, he directeth our steps, loosely paraphrasing. And righteousness, because like we opened up with, is many ways that lead unto destruction, you know. And we just pray and hope the Lord keeps us, You know, and that we endure unto the end, and he keeps the Holy Spirit upon us. But going on in Proverbs 21:2, it says, every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the hearts.
The Lord pondereth the hearts. So the Lord knows your true intentions.
God.
And the Lord knows your true intentions, man. The Lord pondereth the hearts. He understands what you really mean and what your true intentions are. And that's the walk in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Because if I may, bro, just like now in these bodies, right? And the hearts that we were given, you know what I'm saying? The heart is desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Mm-hmm.
When you explain something to somebody, that particular person could view it a particular way that you might have not wanted to be expressed that way. Basically, he's not getting what you're putting down. He's taking it the other way. However, the Lord knows it, period. He doesn't have the mindset. Our thoughts are not his thoughts, so he knows right away, you know what I'm saying, what you're trying to say when you say it, period. Not like us to where it's like, oh, we might have took it the wrong way. Like, damn, I didn't even think of it. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was this.
And it's the scripture says, so is a man thinketh, so is he. It's like
God.
Proverbs 24.
It's perspective to us. Like, you know, we might, you know, our thinking process could be completely off what the brother actually meant. You know, because he's saying one thing and thinking one thing, but the brother, or, you know, a particular person in the world even, you have those discrepancies like, nah, but you said this, but nah, I didn't even mean that. I'm thinking this. But the Lord sees it all. He knows our true intentions. He knows what you mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he knows what we think, man. He knows our true intentions. Grab Jeremiah 9.
Jeremiah 9. 24.
I'm sorry. Is it 9?
No, hold on. What is it? Quote it.
I'm sorry. Give me a second. It's Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah 9 and it says, "Who was the wise man who could understand the thing? Who was him?" Damn it, 9 and
or 17 and 9.
17 and 9. What does it say?
The heart is deceitful.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
It's the spirit. I knew it was what you were talking about too.
17 and 9.
God.
The water.
God damn, this is spirit. Jeremiah 17 and verse 9. Let me know when you're there. I'll grab it.
I'm in.
Kind of says, the heart, which we know the heart is the mind. It says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Verse 10, it says, I, the Lord, Yahweh, search the heart. I try the reins.
So that heart, go into that word heart. When it says Jeremiah 17 and 9. Go to the blood and go into that word heart. Because heart means lab. Which means
damn.
Exactly what it said.
The outline of biblical usage, it says inner man.
Inner man.
Inner man.
Your inner man. The Lord knows the inner man. The Lord knows what you really meant. Whether you meant maliciousness or you meant righteousness.
It says mind. Will.
Your will.
Heart.
The Lord knew knew what you really meant.
Mm-hmm. Heart. Understanding.
Who can know it? Then the next verse, 17 and 9, 17 and 10 says, I, the Lord, search the heart. What's the heart? The mind.
Mm-hmm.
The same mind. The same exact thing. Which means lab.
Mm-hmm.
Inner man, mind, will, heart, and understanding. Inner part, midas. So the Lord searched the inner mind, man. So it's all about your walk.
God. It says, it said, I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways, and according to the fruit of his doings.
To the fruit of his doings. The fruit of his doings is doing what? To preach good tidings. To preach Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let's get that good tidings.
Okay. If I may read in the NLT, bro, before we grab that. It's Jeremiah 17:10 in the NLT, the New Living Translation. It says, "But I, the Lord, search all hearts and examine secret motives. I give all people their due rewards according to what their actions deserve."
According to what their actions deserve. That's our fruits.
Yeah.
That's our fruits.
God. What are you grabbing?
Good tidings.
Good. So preach good tidings. 61, Isaiah. You want Isaiah or Romans?
Probably Romans. That's what I probably want.
10 and 15. How should they preach except they be sent?
We came together with good tidings. How you spell tidings? T-H?
T-I-D-I.
Oh, T-I. Damn, T-I. T-I what?
T-I-D-I-N-G-S. God.
Yeah, Isaiah 61:1. The Spirit of God has come upon me because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. That's it.
Okay. So Isaiah 61 and verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord Yahweh is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
And that's the lot that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
Me and the brother that's doing this video, we're coming to preach good tidings unto the meek, to those that are humble before Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
It says, He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
Liberty means freedom.
God.
Bind up the brokenhearted. The brokenhearted, the pieces of his hearts are over the floor. So we're going to mend those together. To proclaim the liberty of the captives. Liberty means freedom. Captives means slaves.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
It says, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
And the opening of the prisons to them that are bound. It's all in your mind.
Damn.
It's all in your mind. If we can get Hosea.
Mm-hmm.
4 and 6. Go ahead.
It says,
this is the mind, man. The people of the Lord mind are lost. Their mind is gone because their mind is governed by the governments of Esau, Edom,
God.
the heathen. What?
Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Yep.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
So we teaching them knowledge, but you just gone.
Yeah.
You just gone, man.
Can't receive it.
You can't receive the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Go ahead.
It says that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children.
So I'll forget their children, man. So it's the opposite of that. The Lord going to forget the children of the 2/3, but He's going to remember the children of the Isaiah 30.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that. We're going to get Isaiah 30.
$31.
30 and like a hair word behind thee.
Oh, okay.
This
is the way.
This is the way.
Walk ye therein.
Yeah, walk ye therein.
That's the spirit. Yep, 30 and 21, bro.
21.
Yep, 21.
20,
Nah,
30 and
no
21. God, I was so
folly.
looking at it.
No folly.
It says, "In thine." Actually, I would get 20 and 20.
20. Yeah.
It says,
Woo!
"And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, so you eat your food in the morning." It says, "Yet shall not thine teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thine teachers," which is what? The apostles and the elders on the highways and byways. "And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee," which means it's behind the way and the way you was walking, the way you was going morally, saying, "This is the way, walk ye in it. When ye shall turn to the right hand, and when ye shall turn to the left." So when you shall look to and fro, the words to the apostles is going to look and tell you this is the way you should walk. Spiritually.
If I may, what did it say? The law, light. God, if I may, Proverbs. There's, again, Proverbs 6 and 23. It says, let me know when you're there, bro. Because going into what the brother brought out, that this is the way, walk ye therein.
23, got you.
And that faith cometh by hearing. When you hear this, man, hey, if you know what I'm saying, if it was meant for you to get, you're gonna get in due time.
That's right.
For all of us, especially when I first came in, when I heard that scripture, I'm like, damn, but that's literally what the Lord did, prophecy. But Proverbs 6 and 23, it says, "For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life."
The commandments are a lamp. Lamp to what? Why is it a lamp? Because you're walking in darkness.
You were
the
once.
Commandment is a lamp.
Yeah.
And the law is light. And reproofs of instruction are the way of life. That means to be corrected in the light.
Woo!
When you're walking in the light, to be reproved and to be corrected is the way of life. To keep them from the evil woman and from flattering of the tongue and a strange woman. The strange woman is something that you are not recognized with.
Yeah, to keep you from being enticed from whatever else, from anything else besides the truth.
That's it.
Because that law, of course, the actual law itself, but the whole book of the Bible is a law. You know what I'm saying? And the word is our light. Hey, Yahweh Shai is the light. He's the way, he's the truth. And the correction that we get from brothers, hey, even people in the world, the Lord could use. He could put the spirit on a person in the world to tell you something, to correct you.
That's right.
To discipline you.
That's right.
That's why we can't look on the outward man, because, hey, just because this person you may perceive to be in the world, spirit could jump order from the Lord and, hey, tell this brother something. But we have to be spiritual to catch that. And walk in the spirit to where we can receive it and not buck up with pride, but humble ourselves and just take for whatever person is telling you something, man, because we all could learn. And I'm speaking first and foremost to myself, being a younger brother in this truth, coming up among older brothers, you gain a lot of knowledge, but also, like the video I sent the brother Shamaria dude on TikTok, he was like 60 something. He was saying basically every walk of life, he's like whether you're 30, 40, 50, 60, he's like, hey, you're not done. He's like, hey, you're ever learning. Along those lines.
He actually said, you got some forging to do.
Woo! God.
He said the iron still got some forging to do.
God
whether
damn.
you're 50, whether you're 60. He said you're never perfect in his body. The iron still got some forging to do. Whether you're tempered or not.
Yeah.
You still got something you can work at to be better. Hey, I got something for the brother. This is Job 5.
Ooh. Yep.
Job 5 and 18. Job 5 and 16. 15. Job 5 and 15. But he saveth the poor from the sword. You got something else out of this? You can wrap it up after this.
Nah, yeah. You're good.
It says Job 5 and 15. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. So the poor have hope, and iniquity stoppeth their mouth. Behold, happy is the man whom Yahweh correcteth. Therefore despise not the chastening of the Almighty.
Yeah.
For he maketh sore and bindeth up, and woundeth, and his hands make whole.
He woundeth in his hand. Yep.
He woundeth, and his hands make whole. It says, the last verse, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of the destruction it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid for the breast of the earth.
A beast.
And that's the beast.
Okay.
Beast of the earth. Which is, who is the beast? Esau Edom.
Yep.
Shit, man.
That's it. And Lord willing, all these things, bro. You know, if we keep walking our walk, all these things will come to pass. He's gonna deliver us in 6 troubles, or he already has delivered us in 6 troubles. You know what I'm saying?
It's already written.
It's already written.
And then he said, he said, at 6 troubles he gonna deliver us. It said, in famine he shall redeem thee from death.
Yeah. His servant shall eat.
It's gonna be a famine. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a famine. It's prophesied.
God.
So there's going to be a famine of the word. It's going to be a famine of bread and a famine of the word. But he's going to redeem thee. You're going to have the word and you're going to have food. So for my servant shall eat.
And we got to have faith.
It says what? It says, thou shalt be hid in the scourge of the tongue. Tongue of who? Esau. Kill them. And thou shalt be hid in the scourge of the tongue. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh. We're going to be rejoicing. When we say those missiles coming, it's going to be select men that see missiles coming. And they be like, I give my body.
God.
I survived to the end. I give my body.
Damn, bro.
The Wadi how about Shimmy shot. Who knows who that man be? Hey.
He said we going to laugh. Think the type of mindset you have to laugh at missiles flying, people
only
dying.
A real man laughs in the face of death.
People dying of famine and niggas getting mauled by wild beasts.
But the Lord gonna take care of us. He gonna those same miracles he did in those days. You gotta think the same miracles he did in the days that his prophets needed him the most. He gonna do those again, tenfold. It said there should not be a day since man has been on earth.
Woo. Yeah.
The Lord gonna do those miracles. Like
that's a great point, bro.
Yeah, how about Shimmy outside? We ain't got nothing to eat. The Lord gonna shoot something to eat.
Just make it appear.
Make it appear. That's the miracles.
Like in those movies where they have like the particles, like the angel particles, and it just appears. You know what I'm talking about?
Is anything too hard?
Is anything too hard for the Lord?
Is anything too hard for the Lord? Hey, with that, I say, how about Shami? I'll shout back a thumb to you brothers that are watching. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone rule well. Peace and salutations to all you Akim out there that preaching this word throughout the 4 corners of the earth, with through the sincerity in your heart. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.